Hi, let's discuss about data types in Go. In Go, there is support for basic data types like integer, float, string, boolean, and complex types. And in integer, we have choice to pick the data type for a variable based on the size of the data that you're trying to store in the variable. For example, you have int 8, int 16, int 32, int 64. And there is also int, which determines the underlying type based on your system architecture. In Go, it is always recommended to use int unless you have a special need to use a specific size. And for float, you have choice of float 32 and 64, depending upon the size of the data that you're trying to store. And string is basically to store text. And you have bool type to store true or false. So let's give a run and see. So it looks like I declared command that did not print. So let me add the bool b. So the way I'm printing here is for decimal or for integers, I'm giving percentile d. For floats, is percentile f, and for string, percentile s. And if you're not sure about that, you can always give percentile v, which includes all the types. Let's give a run and see again. As you can see, it's printed all the values and true in case of the boolean. So let's switch gears and see. Suppose I have a variable int of int 8 type and another variable of int type. So in case if I try to assign the value of I into j, it is actually throwing the error saying that it cannot do the assignment because they're not of the same type. So in this case, what you have to do is basically you have to explicitly cast the type before you assign. So in this case, j is of type int. So I'm casting I into the type int so that it can be assigned into j. So let's run and see. As you can see, it is both of them are set to 9, which means the value is transferred to j. And suppose you declared a variable and you did not give the initial value. And if you try to print them, what happens is in Go, the compiler automatically initializes the variable to its default 0 value. So which will be 0 in case of integer and 0 in case of float. And in case of a string, it is blank. And in case of boolean, it is false. So let's say var b bool, and then I'm printing b. And in this case, let's run and see. As you can see, it printed 0 for numbers and false for bool and blank for string. Thank you for watching this.